I thank you, Chairman. And as I listen carefully to this panel, my record should be very clear that I'm considered a free trader and certainly support fair trade throughout the globe. But I want to caution the panelists from the administration today that whether it be my district, where I still face challenges of a third and fourth generation company called Eastman with intellectual property challenges in China, by a knockoff called Westman that looks identical to that, and they've testified before this very committee, or Chinese dumping that we faced with apple juice concentrate and the challenges we had in having a fair day for our farmers, apple growers, both in New York and state of Washington, or Corning, which is a signature U.S. company that's in my region with market access. My point, I think, is when we look at the currency issue, I am frustrated. I have listened very carefully to Secretary Paulson and others as to realities, and have accepted that it may not come as fast as I'd like, but there needs to be a focus on an accelerated pace in the type of changes that the currency manipulation that I believe is occurring in China begins to move. And there's a bipartisan concern on this from not only those who may be considered protectionist in the eyes of some, but from those of us who are on the free trade, fair trade equation. You can't ignore a vote in Senate Finance yesterday of 20-1, or the Senate Banking Committee 17-4. That is bipartisan message to both our own country, but to the world. And so when we continue today, another company in my region, Fisher-Price, finds themselves with a disclosure of 83 lines of toys, 1 million toys, plastic toys having to be recalled. That puts us into the mix of product and food safety that some of our colleagues testified. I just want representatives of the administration to clearly understand here that when it is said that maybe the chairman, we don't need legislation, and that I just must say that there needs to be a fair warning to everyone that the legislation that is beginning to get developed in the Congress may not be totally to anyone's complete liking, but there is now a route for a message of action. And I just want you to know that the administration thinking that legislation is not needed, when you look at the bipartisan message coming out of both houses, be ready the fact that there's a boiling point in the Congress coming from the people of America saying we need to do better than what's happening so far. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.